fools fall for you. Only fools do what I do. Only fools fall. Only fools fall.
Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Destiny here, and welcome to today's video. Today's video is kind of like a first impressions, back to school, fall makeup, if I knew how to do makeup in high school tutorial. It's basically a very simple look composed of all drugstore products, safe for high school students and older girls alike. There are no eyelashes, there are no super flaky brows, it's a clean face and a punchy lip and a cat eye. And if you would like to learn how to achieve this look, all you have to do is stay tuned. Alright guys, so I'm going to start off with a primer and I'm going to be using NYX Pore Filler. It's one of my favorite primers. I'm just going to squeeze it on the back of my hand. It's kind of one of the thicker, kind of creamier primers. And go ahead and put that in my problem areas, which is mostly my T-zone. Under my eyes a little bit. Definitely on my nose. And if you could tell, like in here, it really just smooths that out and really makes for a better application. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Dream Velvet, and the color that I'm using is 95 Coconuts. I've been wanting to try this for a while. If you guys have seen my new foundation I'm excited about video, then you know that. This has a very interesting texture. It kind of has the texture of a primer. And I'm using a new tool today. I got this from Marshall's the other day and I said, let me go in and try this. And I swatched this in the store and I absolutely love the texture of this. I love the texture. I love the color payoff. I'm a big fan. Has a really great tonal quality, which I like because sometimes drugstore foundations can be too gray. A lot of times they don't have enough undertone, but as you can see, goes on really well and has a really great undertone. And this brush is pretty interesting to apply your foundation with. I kind of think you can get this quality from a traditional makeup brush, but I do like how it just smooths everything on and it makes you apply it in a way that's more pleasing to your face. And if you have any peach fuzz or anything like that, then this brush is going to really give you a pleasing result. I really like this foundation, and it goes up really nice. It has a smooth texture. It does seem like it's wearing matte. I'm going to have to see how it wears long term, but great color payoff, great tonal quality. I like the texture, and it's drugstore makeup, so you know there's a good price. It's definitely buildable. This is my second layer I'm going in with. I would say that it probably starts off to a medium coverage and it can be built up to like a full coverage. So now I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me in the color Cafe. I'm going to be using that as my concealer today and my highlighter. I'm a big fan of this concealer from the drugstore. I would definitely say it's one of the best. And I'm using a stamping motion with the brush because I don't want to move too much of my product around. I've seen people kind of brush their concealer on, but I don't know if that's the best technique for me right now. Okay, so let me say that this brush, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. Like, it's a thing, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's the new coming, but I'm not mad at it. This foundation and the way this concealer and everything works together, loving it. Yeah, that is a really decent look for it to be drugstore. Not really sure if I like kind of blending out my second layer like that. I'll have to have more experience with this to kind of see how I like I don't really know if I should do that or if I should blend. Interesting. It's like I'm brushing my nose like. So now I'm going in with powder, and I'm using the infallible powder for contour. Just the powder. I'm not using a cream or anything like that. Just going in and just trying to get the hang of this brush all together. Pretty decent. Now I'm just going in with another infallible powder, and I'm setting my under eye, my midsection. I know a lot of people are like, well, you really want to see how the foundation would work by itself without any powder, without this, without that. But the truth of the matter is that wouldn't matter to me because I would never really wear my foundation like that. So I like to test it and get a first impression based on how I would actually wear it and how I actually apply my foundation. Because I wouldn't expect it or really wouldn't care how it worked by itself because I would never leave my house with, well, I would, but I wouldn't really expect my foundation to stand up, even like a high-end foundation. Just kind of rubbing it and then tapping. Let that set for just a second. So I'm liking this foundation so far. It is matte. It looks good. It went on well. I love the color payoff. It's drugstore, so it's gonna have a cute price. It doesn't make me look cheap or discolored. I did something weird over here, of course. I really like it. It works really well with all the other products, and that's really important. So I'm liking that. So now I'm going to take this L'Oreal Brow Stylist in dark brunette, and I'm going to fill my brows in. I'm going with a very natural, very young girl brow. Like, oh my god, if she would get her brows arched, they'd be amazing. Because I'm letting them grow in, and I'm not ready to pluck them yet or have them done. So what I'm doing is just kind of like naturally getting a little bit of a shape, a little definition without doing too much. Like, I'm not going to go in and put concealer over all of that hair under my brows. It looks very natural and very young. and I'm liking it. Very full. So that's really it for my brows. So now I'm going to go in and do a lip. And I'm going to be using some Milani as a first impression. I'm going in with Raving from their Amore Matte collection, and it's a really pretty purple. So I really like this color. I love the way these smell. I'm gonna let it dry out for a couple of minutes and add a liner, but right now I'm just gonna go in and do a cat eye line, something really simple, and probably add some lashes. So right now I'm going in with Milani's Stay Put Matte eyeliner. I like these for it to be a felt tip. I think it's pretty decent. Generally, I have like a little bit of issue with these because I prefer a brush for the freedom, but this is really good. Okay, so I went in and I changed my lip color to Milani Amore Matte in Pretty Problematic because I just thought it looks great with my choker. So I went in and I did my little mascara on top and bottom, and it looks pretty cute without lashes. If you want that full on lash effect, then you're gonna have to wear lashes unless you have long lashes. So now I'm going to go in with some Shea Moisture, and this is bronzer, and this is in their Mandalay Dusk. This is actually considered one of their illuminating powders, but I'm just going to go in and give my face a little bit of bronzitude, especially in the cheek area, because I'm not going to wear blush. I want to keep this look streamlined, so I'm just going to go in, bronze up my face, nose, hairline. No look is complete without highlighter, so I'm going to go into this highlighting, well, it's not even a highlighting palette, it's an eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to go in with this soft kind of pinky color, and I'm going to stipple that on the tops of my cheekbones as my highlighter. And this is the Le Nude palette. I'm going to go in with this same little rosy nude, Cupid's bow action. Rub a little in here to open up the eyes. I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Setting Spray. Let it rain all over my face.